Good morning everyone and welcome back. It's October and it's about 8 AM in the morning. You could already tell the sun is lower in the sky than it has been the last couple of months. I've just done my early morning run around just to check that the cows are all happy and of course just have a bit of a count up and make sure that all the girls are where they should be. Everyone seems fine, so that job is done. I'm just about to head down to one of the silage bins and just see how things are going on down there. So at the end of last month we did manage to get some grass into one of the bunkers and I shall just show you that now. I'll have a little peek underneath the cover and just see what kind of level of fermentation we've got. I don't think it's going to be ready this month, but it may be ready at the end of October and close to November. So as you can see, this was 50,000 litres, a full wagon load. Doesn't go far when you spread it out and compact it nice and flat. It looks like silage compaction is at about 42%, 42-43%. So yeah, it may be ready by the end of the month, but we'll just have to see. Either way, I think the next job we've got to worry about in terms of our cows is actually getting some hay off that field. I don't know if it's ready, but we will need to windrow it in order to pick it up. So that's a little piece of equipment we're going to have to pick up today. Doesn't have to be a beast. Dusty's already told me off about buying equipment that is way too big for what we actually need. So that's something to worry about later on. But for today, the key thing I want to look at is what we're going to do with field 66.
Well, good morning. How y'all doing? Hope you're all feeling fit and well. I took out these extra fences that were in the way. YouTube guy was right, just made turning in and out of the farm way too difficult. But I left in a couple of side pieces just in case we want to put something up again in the future. First rule of farming, you never throw anything away. You never know when something might come in useful.
So this is the field here on the left hand side. I'm just going to go around the bend and park up, and we can have a little chat about what Dusty and I are planning to do with this particular field. So here we are then, field 66, although I'm not sure that it is 66. Let's just have a quick reminder of actually what fields we have around our local farm area. So here I am, I was right, it wasn't field 66. I think I've been referring to field 66 for quite a while. I think I've been reading too much Star Wars, and Order 66 is a number in my head right now. Highly recommend reading the Thrawn trilogy if you haven't done. Anyway, fields 91 we own, 92 and 83. These all had grass in. We've mown and collected 91 and 92. And Dusty mowed the field 83 down here and left that for hay. So that's something I've just mentioned, and we will deal with that later on. But for now, field 62 is our focus. Now, given that this is so close to the actual farm, we decided that we would do something up here a little bit different. We're not just going to stick in our usual crop. We certainly don't need any more grass fields. There's plenty of those around the area. We thought about alfalfa at one point, but again, that's pretty much just the same thing packaged up in a different name. So what can we do with a field which isn't too big, but is probably just the right size for a different type of crop? Now, initially I thought about cotton, but actually, we're going to stick something else in here, and Dusty is on his way to collect the things we need right now.
Well, here we are, starting a new enterprise. And this time we're getting ourselves into grapes. And that means wine and grape juice. And perhaps a bit down the line, we might even be able to do raisins. Problem is, with specialist equipment like this, you end up spending an absolute packet. I think we've only got about 1.8 million in the bank now. And yeah, you may scoff at that, but considering we've already spent nearly 3.5 million, and we've only been here 2 months, I think that's pretty crazy spending. And all this stuff will better return a yield at some point. Hell, YouTube guy and I are spending cash like it's going out of fashion. Well, let me take you around what we got here. Now, I ain't ashamed to say I know diddly squat about farming grapes, but I can tell you that big thing there, that's a picker. This tiny little tractor, well, looks like some sort of toy those kids used to play with in the 80s. Tonka toy or something like that. Apparently that's so we can get between the grapevines. In my mind, just put the vines further apart and use a bigger tractor. This sharp bitey looking thing here is for pulling off all the old dead vines. Chopping everything back, we get the fruit on the fresh growth. Apparently, Herman trailer. Apparently it's the only brand you can fit grapes in. I don't believe that. Can't see why grapes in anything else wouldn't work, but hey ho, that's what the sales guy told us. And I think we've been conned there. This here's a nice rotary sprayer. Get rid of all the aphids and the bugs. Oh yeah, and the YouTube guy told me to pick up a weight for the fence, so here it is. Well, let's get it loaded on. You can stand there and watch if you like.
Just having a look at this field, and I do think this is going to be perfect. So I think what we'll do is we'll run vines in rows right from the top, right across where I am, and then all the way back down there. You can see that I think that's going to create some really nice long stretches. We could even, if we wanted to, split this up into olives and grapes, but I think it makes sense just to keep it to one particular crop and for us to master that one crop. I think if we start splitting fields up and confusing matters, then yeah, I think grapes is the way to go. Now the problem is I didn't look at the crop calendar, and Dusty's going to be back soon with all this equipment, and we can't actually do anything until March, so pretty much 6 months. I think he's going to be pretty peed off with that, because I had told him that grapes is the thing to get into, now is the time to do it, and by all accounts we can't do anything. I think I can hear Dusty coming round now. Let me go and head him off. It's better that it comes from me than him working out for himself. Oh, this is not going to be a fun conversation.
Oh hell, what now? YouTube guy's got one of his faces on again. What's he gonna do now?
Oh, Dusty, nice one. Oh, nice. Yes, yes. Sprayer. Oh, the weight's great. You picked up the one for the Fent as well. And tiny little baby tractor. Oh, look at that thing. I'm sure I could fit that in my pocket if I wanted to. Yeah, Dusty, I need to talk to you about something.
Well, why ain't I surprised? I could tell that from the look on your face from a mile away.
Okay, yeah, well, you know how I am kind of prone to making the odd mistake every now and then, not often.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm just going to say it, I'm going to come out with it. You've bought all the equipment, but we can't do anything with it for 6 months. Dusty, we can't do anything with it for 6 months, so... Dusty, do you get what I'm saying? We've bought the equipment, but we can't do it because the fields aren't ready. We can't put grapes in the ground until March, April time. So I don't really know what to do or what to say at this particular stage.
Well, this is it, YouTube guy. This is the last time I'll put you in charge of anything. Call yourself a farm manager, you couldn't manage your way out of a paper bag. We've been spending too much since we got here. You've been buying all the wrong equipment. Christ, you dropped nearly 300 grand on a harvester. We don't even have any fields to bloody well harvest. No, this is it. No more, YouTube guy. I'm in control now. We're gonna think ahead just a little bit more than what you've been doing so far.
Okay, yes. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's nothing I can say. All I see it as is like another investment. We will get round to doing the grapes. We just can't do it now.
Yeah, we just dropped a whole packet of cash on this new equipment here, and we could have used that to buy some other stuff. We could have bought some fields to get ready for harvesting next year. We could have bought ourselves some equipment for the cows. Hell, we could have even bought more cows.
Yeah, I do get your point. Fair enough. It's my bad. My mistake. I'm happy to take ownership of it.
Right now, YouTube guy, I don't even think you've got the savvy to take ownership of your own mistakes. From now on, I'm gonna give you a $5 allowance a week, and that's all you're gonna be allowed to spend.
Well, I feel well and truly told off. I feel like a bit of an arse, to be honest. It was a genuine mistake. I just didn't check. I just get excited and I think, oh, the next big plan, we'll get into grapes, and don't really check about, you know, the schedule. I didn't do it on purpose, but yeah, I think I'd best just keep my head down and lay low for a while. He's out there. He's going to start dropping everything off the back of the trailer, and I think it's about time that perhaps I don't know, just did a bit of thinking. Yeah, see, I don't even know what to say or do now because Dusty's kind of got the huff and nothing I seem to do goes right. Ugh.
God damn YouTube guy, spending money, making bad decisions, cocking things up left, right, and center. Still, his heart's in the right place. I feel kind of bad. I'll best go speak to him and clear the air. Listen, I know you ain't doing this on purpose. You're just trying to make the best of things you can. All I'm saying is you gotta slow down, YouTube guy. Have a little bit of a think before you jump in feet first.
Yeah, sorry, Dusty.
Hell, I'm sorry, YouTube guy. You're my best friend in the world. Let's start afresh. Why don't you focus on the greenhouses now? We can't do nothing with the grapes till March, but we can do something with them greenhouses. We can even get the little hobby farm out the back planted up if you want. I don't think you can cock that up.
Oh, cheers, Dusty. Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, come on, buck up now, YouTube guy. We all make mistakes. We all get chewed out for it. Just gotta pick ourselves up and get 'em moving. I want to see them greenhouses operational by the end of the month.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Good boy. I'll see you back here this afternoon.
Well, yeah, he's right as usual. I just need to pull my head out of my arse and get a move on. So if he thinks that I can go and sort out the greenhouses, and that's not going to get in his way up here, then perhaps that's something I should go and do. Okay, so we have made a plan. First of all, I'm going to get this Antonio Carrero Mac 2R, I think it is, off the back of this wagon. And actually, I'm going to take it all the way back up to the shop, and I'm going to purchase some bits and bobs up there. I think this is the perfect little thing to use in the interim for 6 months up at the greenhouses. Yeah, so it makes sense to use it. So not all bad in the end. Right, let's get the engine on. It's beeping at me. What's that? Is that pressure oil? No, I think we're okay. God, it's dinky in here. It's absolutely tiny. Right, I just need to edge my way off the the ramp here just carefully. There we go. Right, I'm going to grab the weight off the back of the trailer, and then I'm heading into town. I'm going to make amends for my big mistake. I'm dropping off the, I don't know what you call it, chopper, mulcher thingamajig for the vines. I'll just stick it in here, and then we can make sure that everything's stored away for when we actually need it, which obviously is not right now. Get that lowered down. There we go. Okay, so I can now head off to the store and try and sort out those greenhouses.
Now I know you may be thinking I've been a bit harsh on the YouTube guy, but sometimes you gotta be. Bit of tough love never did me no harm. Hell, I'm as soft as a marshmallow inside. At the end of the day, the YouTube guy's right. We're still gonna use that equipment, just can't use it for 6 months. My challenge for the day is to get that hay into them cows. Well, I'm gonna have to go pick up a rake. Jesus, spending even more money.
Okay, right, I've just paid for just a few items, not gone crazy. I have picked up a new trailer though, but I think we're gonna need it, because we're going to need a trailer by the greenhouses, and this is 15 grand's worth of low loader, so that's absolutely fine. So on the back I've got 4 bales of straw, and I want to save one of these to take back up to the farm so we can do our little garden out the back. I've got some solid fertilizer, I've got some pallets. The one other thing that I think we need is manure, which you can't buy, I don't think so anyway, they don't seem to have any in stock. But we will be getting manure, obviously, from our cow field eventually, I hope. So we need to pick some of that up, and I also need to get some water down there. So I think we are going to need to buy either a Bowser or see if there's actually a mains stopcock or main source down there somewhere where we can, where we can stick in some water. For now, I'm going to get this strapped on, and then I can head over to the greenhouses and then get this unloaded. Oh, I can see the great trailer. Dusty did mention to me before I left that he couldn't fit that on the back of our main low loader because it was just too big. So we'll come back and pick that up at some point. It's bought, it's ours. We may as well get it back to the farm. I'm not going to go in at that entrance there, not with the trailer on. I think I'm going to swing round on the main road. It's a bit too steep and I don't want to cause any damage. Nothing coming. Right, we're all good. Oh, you're crossing, are you? Okay. Still got that bobble hat on though. God, I suppose it is getting colder now. Right, I'm heading in here. Steady, steady. Here we go. Right, I'll park up, get the trailer lowered, and get everything loaded off. Right, let's open up these doors, get some fresh air in here. It is stiflingly hot in here. So yeah, this is where we're going to want to be putting our manure and our fertilizer, so I can get that in. That's for pallets. So yeah, right, let's start unloading into the greenhouse. I've got some pallets off there, as you can see, so they can go in the large plot, and there's a pile down there. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I leave 1, maybe 2, I'll take 2 back up to the farm. I'll stick 3 in the greenhouse.
How you getting on, YouTube guy? Thought I'd pop in and just take a look.
Yeah, I'm alright, Dusty. When you say popping in, just for like a friendly chat to see how I'm getting on, or to actually keep an eye on me?
It ain't like that, YouTube guy, so don't go thinking that it is. I'm just popping in as a friendly kind of look-see. I'll go if you don't want me here.
No, you stay. It's fine. I'm just being sensitive. Yeah, okay, so I've got the straw in. I'm just about to get some of the fertilizer in. In fact, you can give me a lift with that if you want. And all the pallets are in.
Yeah, sure thing, I'll give you a hand. You might want to bring the telly down here, or perhaps just pick up a little front loader.
Well, Dusty gave me a hand lifting this in. Bloody great heavy thing it is, but that's fine. So that will tip itself into there. We've got pallets in. Water's the next. We've got straw. Yeah, I just think if I can get water and some manure, then this will be functional. I don't know about the other ones. They just need water, I think. But yeah, once I'm done down here, I shall take these last few items back up to the farm. And hopefully we can get our own little patch going at the back of the farmhouse so we can have some lovely fresh fruit and veg to see us through the winter season.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Looks nice and dry. I reckon if I can get this raked up, I might even be able to pick it up with the forage wagon later on today.
Just having a look around these various barns. Ooh. Oh, we've got some fruit crates, so that's good. If you want to take anything to market. Is this water? Yes. Oh, some of them are empty, but these two dark blue ones are full of water. Okay. Is that a pump? Oh, it's an old trough, but that's empty. Old tin bath, old box. Right, we've got 2 barrels of water, so I could feasibly get that into maybe the small one. Get that underway, or maybe even the medium one. I'm not going to be able to get anything into here, into the big one. I need manure for that. That's different. But, yeah, I think I can get these underway. Yes, okay, that's a plan.
I'm gonna go grab the forager now. Get this hay in with the cows.
Right, well, pop those back. And that is job done. So, as I said, I haven't got any water in the main one, but look at these 2. Water and straw here. And at the minute we've got melons and red lettuce, normal lettuce. So that's looking tidy. And we've got the same up here. Fantastic. Look at that. Well, I think that's me done for down here for the time being. We are going to have to work out some sort of way of getting actually water into the site. Oh, just before I just do this, I need to make sure I've lifted. No, yeah, we're good. We were up. Okay, carry on then. Yeah, we just need to make sure we can get some actual water on site, mains or something like that, or buy a big bowser if we have to. Okay, just popping back. I'm going to get some more straw and then I'm going to head back to the farm. Dusty absolutely hates it when we buy straw, and I do understand that kind of mentality. It's almost a byproduct that you get after you've harvested your crops, and having to buy it just kind of irks. So hopefully when we get our own crops going, we'll be able to make enough straw for our animals and we'll store it in our hay barn. In which case at that point we will certainly need some sort of baler. But for now, this can go up, chuck some in with the cows, and the rest can go on our little veg patch. Lovely. Well, I feel like I've been reasonably productive after my really shaky start, having been told off by Dusty. It's coming up to about 3 o'clock in October. We've got $1.8 million bucks left in the bank. Euro bucks, sorry. And yeah, I'm going to have to stem the spending. Dusty's right. Just have to think a bit more carefully. But I think actually I feel like I kind of recouped and sorted myself out at the end. And Dusty, I think, should have some hay in. He was talking about getting a rake and raking everything up and getting the hay in. So it'll be good to see that. The cows will certainly appreciate it. Oh, struggling up this hill somewhat. It's only a little tiny tractor. I can't remember what it's got, about 80 horsepower, if that. Really, it's just built for whizzing around your vines and greenhouses like we've just done, but hauling all this straw, it's probably not what it's wanting to do. Right, almost there. Yeah, having moved these gates out of the way definitely makes a difference, so that's good work there, Dusty. Much easier to get in and out. There we are, everybody. The straw is in and our veg and various fruits are growing in our little cottage garden. So this will certainly sustain us a bit, and any extra produce that we have, we can certainly sell at the markets. But yeah, that's a good job done. Got the extra straw over there. That bale can just sit there as and when we need it. And the rest of this lot here, I'm going to take over to the cows. And I think that's a cracking place to finish for today. We've got a lot of work on for the rest of the month, and I've got a plan which may involve purchasing some more fields. So stick around, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, hit that notification bell, you get a little ding every time we drop a video. But until then, take care everyone. Bye bye.